Hi, my name is Joe Molesco, and this is in reference to warranty claim on getting a replacement ESC for my A-10 70mm Twin EDF. You asked for more video, so I'm just going to try to give you as much detailed video as I can. The first thing I'm going to show is that my batteries that I'm using to show you that this ESC doesn't work are working. I brought two batteries, two completely separate batteries. I have an Admiral 5050cc and I have a Spectrum 5000. Both are 6S batteries. I also have not two. Yesterday I sent a video with two receivers. Today I'm going to show you three, including the one that was in the plane at the time of the accident, which was this receiver right here, okay? Test receivers are a Lemon 7 and an AR630, okay? I'm using this ESC just because it's a 6S ESC to show you. I'm here by myself, so I'm gonna have to put the phone down a couple times. The first thing I'm gonna show you is that the battery works. We all know that sound that you can tell when the battery works when you plug up the battery. Six beeps, ESC initialized, okay. So now I'm going to plug in the BEC for this plane into this receiver and show you that the lights come on, okay. First we'll do the AR630. Try to prop this up where you can see. Negative goes against the wall. Spot one. All right, and I'm gonna push the button just to show you that it can bind. I have a blank acro set up.
Binding. DSMX 22 milliseconds. Telemetry. Bind complete.
Okay, so there's the first one. All right. I'm not gonna run through another battery, but I'm gonna just run through another receiver. This is the Lemon 7, okay? Same thing. Make sure I don't cross polarity here. Okay, so minus it up against the wall. We're gonna put that in spot one for the throttle. As soon as I pop it in, you see that that immediately lights up. So we know that this receiver's good. Matter of fact, I took this out of another airplane just for this purpose. I know this receiver works. And last but not least, this is the receiver that was in the aircraft itself. I'll go ahead and pop it in there. Negative against the wall. Push the button. Ready to bind.
Binding. DSMX 22 milliseconds. Telemetry. Bind complete.
Okay, so that's bound up. Okay. So now, just for the heck of it, I'm not going to show you all three receivers again, but I will show you on a completely different battery. That the batteries work. That was already bound, so here we go, lights on. So all three receivers that I have tested work fine. Both batteries that I'm using are fine. So now I'm going to turn the camera around to this ESC. Make sure that I got a good view here. Okay. ESCs are still connected to the motors. I did not disconnect those at all. There's no damage to anything, no frayed wires anywhere. as I mentioned before, it was on takeoff. Plane took off and then just died. Again, there's no damage to anything anywhere. Throttle, the Y cables are still taped up as they came from the factory. EC5 is still in good shape. But like I said, what I'm thinking is the damage is to, or not damage to, but the BEC itself is not working. Where did I put that? Wow, it's right here. All right, so let me get that plugged up. Red to red, black to black, as you can see. All right. So first receiver we're going to try. I'm going to plug it up just like it was because this is exactly how it was bound. So throttle in. Signal goes against the wall there. So signal up front. And this can just go in the bind port. Again, negative to the back. So we are plugged in right, as you can see. All right, now I'm going to connect the battery to see if we get any type of light. First, we're going to do the Spectrum battery. Same battery we tested the first time. As you can hear, it beeps, but we never get the 6 ding initialization that it's reading the battery, so it never gets past the batteries. There is absolutely no light on in the BEC, and when you press the button, I get no power on this receiver. Again, that's the receiver that was in at the time of the accident. That's because I used the reflex. All right, here is the AR630. Same thing, we're gonna plug it into the throttle position, plug in the BEC to the bind plug position. Nothing. And last but not least, we'll do the lemon. And again, you see the lemon should have just lit up, but again, no power whatsoever to the receiver. So that concludes what I have to show you. Batteries that I use are good. I cycle my batteries properly. I use everything that I'm supposed to in regards to that. I did not see any other damage in the wiring. Unfortunately, at this time, I was unable to check the landing gear or the flaps or the ailerons or anything like that, or any of the servos, because again, I could not power on the system. I was going to try to use a different ESC, but I don't have a 6S capable ESC handy to test that right now. So yeah, that concludes it. If you want to let me know what my next instructions are, I would greatly appreciate it. In regards to a parts list, like I said, here are the wings. Like I said, flaps are messed up on both of those. This is how the nose or the wheels looked on impact. Like I said, again, I feel like the landing gear should be okay. But, I mean, that one looks like it could be bent. But I won't know until I get some power to it. Yeah. Thank you.